Hi students, this is Mr. Liu and I am your 7-Minute Sensei. This is the place where I attempt to teach you everything that you need to know in 7 minutes or less. So let's go ahead and start the timer. Now class, today I've decided to talk to you about my website, senseiliu.com. I've designed the website to make it easier for you to stay focused on really what matters most. Now, the first menu option I'd like to talk to you about is this menu called Literacy. Now, if you scroll down on Literacy, go ahead and take a look at the big ideas. That's the first menu option here. Now, with big ideas, the idea here is for you to take a look at the Utah State Strands and Standards. This really is an outline, a syllabus for our class. At the very top of each of these, you'll notice that there are skill certificate tests by strand. And if you look, strand 3 has 20 points available. So let's take a look at strand 3 and see what that's all about. Now you'll notice strand 3 is about fiscal and monetary policies. Okay? So what we mean by that is that you must learn how to analyze what our policymakers, our legislators, our president, our governor, what are they doing to help with fiscal policy? Well, fiscal policy is tax and spend. Tax and spend. Now, on the other hand, the United States Central Bank is responsible for monetary policy. Monetary policy is managed or regulated by the central bank or the Federal Reserve. And it's their job to make sure that we keep inflation, interest rates, unemployment low, and make sure our economy is humming. Okay? Recently, you're familiar with the stimulus package. That stimulus package, known as the CARES Act, did provide a stimulus to the economy. Now, probably the jury's still out to see how effective that stimulus package worked. But no doubt about it, our economy needed some kind of jolt to get us back up and running. We'll see how that goes. Now, to the center here of this page, you'll notice key concepts from UVU. These are the key concepts that you must understand if you're taking my economics class. So whether you're concurrent enrollment or you're just a high school student in my class, then you need to understand these key concepts for the final exam. Off to the right, you see that we cover marketing. Now marketing, we see that strand 2 is the heavy hitter. And if we scroll down to strand 2, we see that we must analyze internal and external factors. So, for example, we may use an analytical tool called SWOT to see how well our business is doing, to gauge how well our business is doing. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And we need to understand those, both internally and externally. Now, in this strand, we also study about target marketing in niche marketing. Now, target marketing makes perfect sense. It really is the idea that you identify who your customer is and you cater and you serve that customer as best as you can. Also in this category or strand, we learn about market segmentation. And market segmentation includes everything from demographics, psychographics, geographics, and behavioral. Now, demographics may include things such as gender, race, ethnicity, age, all of these things, okay? Psychographics talks more about attitudes and beliefs that one might have. So, if you happen to be one who likes Mr. Liu's YouTube page, youtube.com/Sensei Liu, then you have this affinity, if you will, to classes that are taught by Mr. Liu. Just a silly example. Okay? Now, let's get back to the home page of senseilu.com and make sure you see other important tools that are available to you. On this website, you have an option to join the class live. That will either be through Zoom or possibly through YouTube live stream. And so that'll be cool when we learn how to live stream and we can practice with my live stream on YouTube. You can also meet Mr. Liu. You can schedule a separate Zoom meeting and we can meet one-on-one. You, your parents, your guardians, invite your siblings. Let's learn together. Let's make sure your questions are answered. Other things that you need to know about, obviously on this website we have a late pass. I've included another button for the late pass hall slip. If you are late, please complete your late slips. If you need a hall pass, please complete your hall pass and display that on your computer monitor. Now you'll see on this website we have embedded Sensei slides, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. If you're in the economics class, just simply click on economics and you'll see that we show you what we're going to study for that day, what we studied last, what we'll study next, okay? And here's the next page. If we want to get back to the home slide or the main slide, title slide, we click on that little logo there, icon, that's the Lu character in Chinese, and we get back to home. Otherwise, folks, you can see a calendar here. We learn about Parkinson's law. Work will only expand to the time allocated. Your bell ringer and your exit tickets are at the bottom. Hey, let me just give you one small tip. This is a hedgehog. Greek legend says that this hedgehog is very, very focused. I'm asking you to stay focused and learn what matters most, and you will do well in my class. Hey, this is Mr. Liu, your 7-minute sensei, saying thank you, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.